Breaking here at 6, a federal judge here in Wisconsin is stepping in to block the Trump administration from deporting a UW-Madison student.
Now, there have been protests across several UW campuses this week, including Milwaukee, after the Trump administration revoked the visas of at least 36 current or former UW students. Today, U.S. District Judge William Conley barred the Trump administration from immediately deporting one of those students. The 21-year-old from India was previously arrested and suspected of disorderly conduct, but never charged. In the order, Judge Conley says the student was expected to graduate in less than a month and was given no warning, no opportunity to explain or defend himself, and no chance to correct any potential misunderstanding.
The judge also said the student is afraid to leave his apartment for fear of being apprehended at any moment. University officials tell 12 News 15 UW-Madison students and 12 recent alumni had their visas revoked, as well as 13 students at UW-Milwaukee and 3 students at other University of Wisconsin campuses. Today's ruling comes as the Trump administration threatens funding for UW-Madison and dozens of other public and Ivy League universities.
Political director Matt Smith joining us live in the newsroom tonight. Matt, billions in federal funds are potentially at stake.
Deanna, Harvard making those headlines overnight. The Trump administration freezing some $2 billion in federal funds there. But tonight, the Trump administration still in the midst of separate investigations targeting dozens of other universities, including Madison.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Tonight, as protests intensify across UW campuses,
preemptively complying with the Trump administration under threat of funding cuts.
Concerns about the Trump administration revoking the visas of more than 36 international students, UW-Madison is also confronting a firm warning. Madison among the dozens of top public universities and Ivy League schools under investigation by the Trump administration, part of a crackdown targeting both diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives and the university's treatment of Jewish students.
Jewish American students, or students of any faith, should not be illegally harassed and targeted on our nation's college campuses.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt today talking about the administration freezing $2 billion in grants to Harvard after the university refused to comply with the list of demands, including sharing hiring and admission data with the federal government and shutting down all programs related to DEI. In Madison,
we know that campuses around the country are actually stepping up and protecting their students.
Officials saying the university is cooperating with the federal investigations, noting one of the DEI programs targeted by the Trump administration, UW-Madison is no longer using.
And Matt, separately, UW-Madison has already lost millions in federal funding.
Yeah, about $12.6 million cut in research grants. Those were part of cuts to the National Institutes of Health. A new lawsuit tonight revealing that money was directed to research on infectious disease, vaccine development, and minority health disparities. As for those investigations tonight, still a lot of questions about what is next and any potential new fallout.
Political director Matt Smith live in the newsroom tonight. Thank you.